And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
What happened?
They are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play.
The weekly job for
on 2nd and 15 now. Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
You got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The scramble good for a nice game.
Run for it, but he came up just a bit short.
What? Thank you.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
that all.
Here we go on 4th down with Murray. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
That's track. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Check back. Check back.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Going deep downfield for Ross. And this is taken in at the 5. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. John Ross, his 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. On 1st down, Swift, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the front. Just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Operating from the gun. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward, and he'll score. Touchdown.
Pick, baby.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Switch up. Switch up.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Now a give right side. Swift. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, let's get there. Check it, 6, pull it, out. Watch, twitch.
On third down, Swift, and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. From the gun, Love. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline, and now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then. Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Throwing is Murray on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Can you believe that? I'm
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point.
Yeah.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
That game with Logan warmed me up.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. They'll try the left side. Swift.
That was open.
Still
He
about
missed.
3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
From the gun on third down. Love looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy
Not a
carrying
block
the ball
game.
too, right?
Oh, without a doubt, you need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Browns drive about to get started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check my 50. Mike is a 50. Check my 50.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Mike 50. Mike 50. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. That's it. Here we go, D. All day, D. Put up.
First down, Murray. Stepping up, he'll try and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Finding his way home for the sack that time, Taven Bryan. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run for it. Chubb. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. A run for Nick Chubb. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. So a nice chunk play running the football followed by that going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, maybe so, but they don't seem to be that concerned about it because when you've got a big-time runner, you will trade a few of those for those big chunk explosive runs that he provides. Those add up over time, don't they?
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It's a gain of 35. They come out here in the I. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
We got this.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. To throw is Murray. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Odell Beckham, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side, went over the middle. Got the 6, though.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along.
Now the ball comes loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback.
27, making
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the line. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. It's caught. Beckham. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Mike's 50. Yeah. You don't want none.
oh,
Oh,
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
I got it first.
you already did it.
A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off.
Oh,
at
I
the
said it
28,
first.
And his guys
Huh?
are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. So we've reached the
Said, oh.
intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. The Browns are going to get the second half
Oh
kickoff.
my
and
God, I
they got
can't
this
believe
lead
I'm
as
in open
well
for a
as we are
split
back
second.
and underway.
Full in my face.
Bum head, nigga. He probably went on the S-Puck. No, Jason.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
On first down, Swift. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
They try to
Watch
quick
him
hit
say
her
he ain't gonna
inside,
eat.
but that
Oh,
one
nigga,
was
he just
swallowed
eat
up
before you
because
go.
what they're hoping, those big
Ah,
defensive linemen
yeah,
will take
come
the
on,
bait
game.
and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll keep it on the ground.
Yes.
Swift. He finds an opening past the 40 and all the way up to the 46. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing on first down. Love. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2nd and 5. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Going deep here for Landry. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all
Landry for a
the way
touchdown.
in.
Let's get it.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Get her done.
Jarvis Landry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Here's Murray.
No, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Incomplete. Protection was
thought we
great.
kept
He had time to set up a campsite,
dickhead.
but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's got Fuller. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, a sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. The end result, 21 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
On first down, Love. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Browns drive about to get started. Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
What? How's your day?
Murray gonna throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's
A free Shane Battier.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is
All
like
I
the
said was a
autobahn.
free
Everybody
Shane
just
Battier.
flying by, and these corners been really busy in this game,
Still,
although they got it done on the last play.
on the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers.
Wow,
there
if
against
the
some
Warriors
defensive
didn't choke in
Escaping
2016, they would have had
fighting, lost the
a
football.
4P.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Right.
So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the
Because they
football.
won in
Defensively,
2015,
though,
then they choked in
It
2016,
definitely was, because
won in
that's all
17, won in
defense is
18,
talking
and then
about.
lost
Getting
in
the
18.
football and either advancing it the other way or
Yeah,
just
that's what
getting
they got two
possession
rings,
and
right?
turning it over to their offense.
3.
That can be a little bit
They shouldn't have won, but they shouldn't have a chance in 2019.
Whoa. Which one they should have won? The one they won 73 and 9?
16. Yeah, when they choked the 4-1 lead, or 3-1 lead.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
They should have won,
Good
but
play
that
as the Browns
is
strike for 16
LeBron.
on the first
LeBron's
down.
gonna be LeBron.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up
He's
at
the
the
best
46.
player in the modern
Looking for Landry,
era.
it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will take
Would you
this
consider
one.
LeBron
That's a
modern era?
touchdown.
Or not,
We
MJ?
know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, no, I was a kicker.
Yeah.
You gotta remember
Yeah,
that.
Kyrie.
Come on.
Fine.
But you can't deny that LeBron was the main man of that
And they
team.
will not get a chance to return this one as
Yeah,
it's
but
through
without
the end
Kyrie,
zone.
He was the guy.
Without Kyrie,
He hit that. He hit one of the most clutch threes.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Uh-uh.
And Charles,
Kyrie,
you have to
he had
think
that
this
step
is
back
where you
in
want to
Curry.
start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead, right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure
Which
you're
that shot
running,
was just
throw it
goated.
safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
I can't name another person
That's
who
a
would have
loss
made
to
that
start
shot.
out. Here's 2nd and 11.
51 for Mike, boys, 51.
They run it again with Chubb. They'll be brought down on the 30.
Ah,
Gain
shucks.
of 6.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward.
Not
Get
quite.
on the big
Oh,
plays up
go
front
wide.
in order to bring this one home.
The Browns on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and
Kawhi
5.
wouldn't have hit that step back 3. The step back 2.
From the gun
Yeah,
on
that's
3rd
good.
down, Murray. Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the
But with the
Jaguars'
amount of
43.
pressure with
Charles,
the
you
shot
said
going
the
in,
magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of
and
the
the
top
amount of
5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored.
and
They
how
had their
bad
moments,
Curry
but,
was guarding
this
Kyrie.
offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
So a loss of
Kawhi would have
5,
not
and
made
it'll be
that shot.
2nd down.
Kawhi would have hit a mid-range though, a step back mid-range.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get
But I don't think a 3.
To throw again on 2nd down.
It wasn't wide open.
Murray. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
Curry
down
was still there.
inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone.
He was
now on
there.
1st down.
In the shot. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab something to eat. I'm starving. I haven't eaten.
Jeez, don't make me back.
Delaney Walker, his 2nd
Is he on
touchdown on
Fag
the
Box?
season. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
Probably gonna do something. PS4 turned off.
Extra point by Cyber.
So he is on Fag Box.
And the decision to just kick the extra point
If
winds
he was on
up
Fat Boss, he
successful.
would be talking to me.
Can this just charge, please? Thank you. I'll be back.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Oh, shit.
And this will be
If I
a
got the
touchback
Jags
as
user,
that
I
sails
was like,
over
yeah,
the
he's like,
end
bro,
line.
you ever gonna punt? I was like, I'll think about it.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception, but they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive,
I'll think about it.
that
Because
doesn't
right now I'm
feel
beating
good
him
to go
30,
back and say, well, you know, you had a good one
14.
going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
That's what I plan on doing. But he keeps fucking, he's gonna run it again.
2nd and 13. Got his man, it's Eifert. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
Alright.
Mike's 50. Danny. Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Here we go.
Operating from the gun. Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Mack Wilson picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. On fourth down, Love. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They'll try the draw now with Chubb. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning.
Hey, Mikey.
6
Have you ever
yards
had
on
Culver's
that
yet?
last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
How do I move this chair up?
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll be
It's
stopped
both.
about
It's
a
like
yard
DQ.
shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this
Well, it's
game.
not ice cream. They call it
He's been
frozen
denied.
custard.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run
It's
for
not
it.
a
Here's
difference,
Chubb,
it's just-
and he will get into the end zone with another
Is it the chocolate or
touchdown.
vanilla?
This thing is ugly.
Yes.
Extra point by
40 to
Seibert,
14,
up and
Mikey.
good. And the decision
Good
to
job,
just kick
Lewis.
The extra point winds up successful.
I just gotta figure out how to put this up now. Do I pull up?
Out is the kickoff
pull
unit
down.
as they run up and send this one away.
I'm gonna pull my chair up.
And this will not
I don't
be
know how.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone
Look
for a
at
touchback.
It's just raised on the stick saying what stick does what.
Who's?
Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
You pulled
How
the
many
mega
times
buck
have we
last,
sat
right?
in meetings with
Put
coaches
your name
and they
in
use
it,
the
or
term
put his
complementary
name
football?
that he
The
at you.
offense take care of the
And they'll pop
defense,
up
defense
all
take
that.
care of the offense.
That he
That
at
didn't
you.
happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back
Coach,
up
you think
and
the mega
help
buck
their
last?
team.
Yeah, we'll see if
this
they
one?
can recoup and recover.
Yeah, mega plane.
Yeah.
Guys. You go in there,
So
you
it's
go
Jaguar
to where it
football
says
here as we
from,
welcome you
put
back.
his user.
They're looking at 2nd down now as
Then,
they search for a
you put,
consolation steal.
mention. And you
A
put
gain
your
of 2
user.
there on the heels of a 1-yard
And it was
pickup
showing everything
on
that he
first.
said to you.
He was hoping to get
Well,
to
he
the edge,
actually-
but they did a really nice job of forcing him back.
I'm gonna figure it out.
That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
On 3rd down, Love. The open man is Shark. It's complete. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. On 1st
I don't
and
like
10,
feeling short.
Love. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll be stopped right
I guess I'll have to deal with it for now.
The Jags picking up the 1st down there, a gain of 12. Back to throw. Love. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville.
Let
and a
them hit
1st down
close,
as well. Looking to throw. Love. And my goodness, another interception. Tre'Davious White with a pick. Oh, he's got a little
I think
delay.
Packers are winning the Super Bowl this year.
And he'll score. Touchdown. Offensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do
In real life.
games like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this fight? And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be out right at the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
Good job, bro.
This quarterback now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Love. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
TikTok. It's like this 40-year-old dude.
Throwing on 1st down.
That's how they go.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy.
It wasn't a parent though. It was some random guy.
9-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
He got mad at me for kneeling? What the fuck?
She's not funny.
It was just 3 seconds.